The Nintendo DS for so many of us wasn't just a gaming console. In the early 2000s, this console was a gateway to creativity, connection, and some of the most memorable gaming experiences of all time. And here we are in 2024. I still love the charm that this console has, and the games are still outstanding. To me, it's pretty clear that this console is still worth getting in 2024. But let me show you exactly why the DS is still so underrated.
This is the part where it turns you on.
The first model of the Nintendo DS launched in 2004, and it was a game changer. With its brand new dual screens and never really seen before touch capabilities, it was a pretty innovative new console. Originally introduced as the quote, third pillar by Nintendo between the GameCube and Game Boy Advance, they weren't quite ready to commit to this console given its glaring, unusual feature set. However, very quickly, Nintendo would warm up to the console. Over time, the DS gained a library that spanned every genre imaginable, and it sold a staggering 154 million units worldwide, becoming the second best-selling console of all time. Not super bad for a third option, and through the Nintendo DS's life cycle, Nintendo would release 4 different models, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. The original DS, released in 2004, was revolutionary, but it was bulky and it lacked brightness. Today, it's more of a collector's item than a practical choice. The DS Lite was slimmer, lighter, and had much improved brightness. It's still one of the most beloved designs, and probably the most popular of all the models to this day. The DSi would go on to add some cameras, an online shop, and a far improved user interface. But it also became more durable, with a better hinge, and included upgraded buttons and screens. It's a step up as far as the DS itself goes, however, it did remove the Game Boy Advance cartridge slot, a deal breaker for some. And lastly, the DSi XL. Bigger screens, better for longer gaming sessions, and very often favored by those who aren't interested in Game Boy Advance compatibility. For most people today, the DS Lite or DSi XL offers the best balance of functionality and price. But if you're a Game Boy Advance enthusiast, make sure to stick with the DS Lite or the original DS for their backwards compatibility. Now, what truly makes the DS so timeless is its library of games. There are just so many legendary titles that you can't miss, even in 2024. Mario Kart DS would go on to be the first Mario Kart game to introduce online play, which by the way is still playable online through the video on the top right of your screen. All of the DS Pokemon games are some of the best ones ever made, like Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and the Black and White line. They combine the classic mechanics and look of the old Pokemon games with innovative ideas. The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks are both very unique games that take full advantage of the DS's hardware in creative ways. Of course, Animal Crossing Wild World, the life simulator that sets the stage for the series' massive success. Last but not least, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the courtroom drama series that made a meme. And that is only a few of the thousands of games on the DS, not even mentioning the even more thousands of games through the Game Boy Advance. The library on the DS is unmatched, and in my opinion, it is the biggest selling point of the console to this day. So the DS is pretty underrated in 2024. It's a combination of nostalgia, affordability, and a robust library of games. In an era dominated by modern consoles with 4K graphics and online ecosystems, it's easy to overlook the DS. I find myself more invested in the games from the DS era rather than the microtransaction, DLC-packed games of today. Used DS consoles are widely available for reasonable prices. And with basic repairs that are easy for most users to do, even old broken models can run like new. Plus, with emulation becoming a gray area, having a physical DS ensures you can always enjoy these classics legally and authentically. If you don't already have a DS, you can find them on platforms like eBay or even at local game shops. Just make sure you check for the condition, working buttons, and battery life. And don't overlook the importance of a good game case collection. It's all part of the experience. Overall, it just really adds to the charm of these consoles. The Nintendo DS was way ahead of its time. Whether you're revisiting old favorites or discovering the DS for the first time, it's a console that continues to bring joy to everyone. Check out this video on why the 3DS is still amazing in 2024. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.